my opinion, when an author writes a prequel novella to an ongoing series, they are doing it for the fans of the series. There was something, an event, a character's backstory, something that caught the reader's interest that they were mentioning in reviews, perhaps asking for on social media, that the author saw and gave to us. My friend Evie messaged me. She wanted to make sure that I knew NetGalley had available to request a prequel novella to a series that she knew that I loved. That was a delightful surprise to me. I had no idea Shauna Lawless was writing a prequel novella to her Irish historical fantasy series, The Gale Song. There's currently 2 books that are published in that series. I'll have both of them linked in the description below. It'll have the book description and my non-spoiler written review for each. I'm pretty sure I did a video non-spoiler review for the first book of the series, The Children of Gods and Fighting Men. If so, I will have that linked for you as well. But getting back to the prequel novella, I immediately requested it on NetGalley. I was so relieved when they approved it, and I immediately started reading it. I have always said the first time you read a series, read it in publication order. Whatever it's written about, the readers have already formed an attachment to either the characters that's going to be in there, or they're made aware and interested in an event that they're getting answers for. But in this case, Shauna Lawless made some clever decisions about how to approach it. In this case, you could absolutely read Dreams of Fire first. It's an excellent introduction to the series. It's the original event that sets everything in motion for what is culminating in the 2 books that are out in the series so far. Current fans and readers of the series, this novella gives us answers. It tells us the driving force behind certain decisions made by one character. It explains the mystery that is behind another character of the series. But where Shauna Lawless shows how clever she was with her approach, she tells this novella in a different POV from the other 2 books. Using this different POV, this different character's voice to tell this story, delights the current readers, and it will allow a new reader to enter into the series without feeling a disconnect between the novella and the first 2 books of the series. They won't feel like they've missed something or started in the middle of the series, which is what a lot of people feel when they read a novella that was written after several books of the series. So what is Dreams of Fire about? It takes place a century before the conflict that kicks off the first book in the series, The Children of Gods and Fighting Men. It's the story of sisters Fodla and Ronit. They've been living a very quiet life with their father out in the wild lands of Northern Ireland. The time has come for a gathering of the descendants, and their father has decided that they are going to attend this year. This is the time period when many of the descendants first began to believe they should all live together in their hidden stronghold. This is also when the last of the Fomorians, the ancient enemies of the descendants, those with fire magic, this is when they decide they're going to seek out this hidden stronghold and attack and try to wipe out the descendants. The Fomorians just can't seem to help themselves from wanting to gain control and power over Ireland. For those of you who have read one or both of the books that are currently out in the Gale Song series, Shauna Lawless stays true to her exquisite writing style. It felt so reminiscent of medieval Ireland. Even though I've never been there, I have no idea what that time period was like. All I have to go by are other novels I've read, TV shows that I've watched, but the description, the beauty of this writing style, it just makes me feel in my mind's eye that I can feel the cold of Ireland. I can see the beautiful green rolling hills and the castles. I just absolutely loved it. It was a top tier read for me, a delightful surprise to help tide me over until the 3rd book is out in the series, which I want to say is going to be September of 2024. Fingers crossed. I can't wait to get my hands on it. You can rest assured I'm going to be watching NetGalley like a hawk for that one to go up to be available for request. The closing thoughts that I will leave you with. I thought this novella was the perfect addition to an unforgettable story of the battle between mortals and immortals for the power and control of the country of Ireland. I hope this review finds its way to all of the current fans of the series who didn't know this novella was out, so you could get your hands on a copy. More importantly, I hope this review finds potential new readers of the series, those of you who love to read historical fantasy, or those of you who have been on the fence about starting this series, you weren't quite sure if it was one you would enjoy or not. Here is the perfect opportunity for you to try this series out. A novella is a very small time commitment, and Shauna Lawless makes excellent use of it to show off her writing style, her world building, her character, the magic system. It's all there, guys. I hope you pick up a copy. It is available for purchase today. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to tell you about a book that I enjoyed. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one.